welcome back to the rest of the story. Well, I am definitely not at home. I'm up here at my friend Ryan's place, and anybody that's curious about that, when I say my friend Ryan, I mean my friend Ryan, my actual friend Ryan, who I went to high school with, not to be confused with my brother Ryan. I have, as a matter of fact, I have 3 different Ryans in my cell phone, but there's a little bit of confusion as to who this Ryan is. And he's currently the one running the chopper, pulling the 3970 with a 4630 deer. They are currently doing Snaplage. They did do corn silage here last week. I may be wrong, might have been a couple weeks before that, because we did go through 2 weeks of rain, and it is kind of crummy out today. It was spitting rain. Yeah, it's still spitting rain. But when it comes time to make silage like this, it's not like, hey, you can keep going as long as the tires will still have traction. Ourselves, which is partly why I come out here and film like this, I'm not really one for doing much of the action shots like this too overly much. But this is something that I can't do on our farm. We don't chop anymore. We had Dad and I just discussed this earlier, and we were really wondering if we're going to go back to chopping. Just for the simple fact that it's simpler just to make quality round bales, quality hay, and just feed straight corn. That could be an argument or a video for another day. So my friend Ryan, or his family, they are in the process of finishing one of 2 silos that need to be filled with the Snaplage corn. And I think this is wagon 3 of 5 that his grandpa asked for so we could get the silo full. Granted, I don't think you're gonna see any of that from me. I'm probably gonna bug out of here before too terrible long because my legs are getting cold. But I have a bunch of video that has already been recorded, and I'll put together what I can for a video behind what I gotta say here. So sit back and enjoy the rest of the video. And leave it to me to show up just in time for it to rain the whole time that I was up here, approximately 5 hours. So you're going to see the 4230 come up around this wagon here. They were hauling with 2 different tractors. They were able to haul with both of them to the field and back for about half the time I was there. And then when they got over to some steeper stuff where the 4230 wasn't quite heavy enough to pull the wagons up out of the field safely without getting stuck, you know. What they resulted into doing was the 4250 with the front wheel assist ended up being used to haul from the field, from the chopper, back to the silos, and then they would switch wagons again, and the 4230 was kept on concrete where it could handle pulling these wagons around. Now they aren't full. They are probably about a third of the way full. I saw them get a couple wagons about halfway full, but the reason that they don't fill them completely to the top is because these wagons cannot handle that much weight loaded onto them. It's very deceiving. There's not a lot of material there overall, but the weight of the material that is there adds up really quick. Now the the snaplage, which is all it is, you guys have seen it on the chopper. It's basically a combine head, a corn head. All it is pulling in the ears of corn. It's chopping up, grinding up the kernels and the whole cob. So it is great for cattle feed. It's also why they go this route of feed. They like the amount of corn that it allows them to run through their cattle, because going straight corn silage, it does add a lot of forage, but they feel that it doesn't give them enough corn that they're looking for to fatten their cattle up. And this is what this feed that you're seeing put up the silo is being used for. Both these silos are going to be used for feeding and fattening out beef steers. I don't know if you can see them off to the side in the steer lot or not, but I guess I didn't really concern myself with filming them too much. But the husks that are on top are really deceiving. It's basically a solid pile of corn, which is, I've known Ryan for 14 years and I've never seen this done before. So it was actually almost a learning experience myself, seeing how they do it. I mean, yeah, I've heard stories over the years about overfilling a wagon one time in particular, and they actually unloaded it in the field because they had it filled from the top beater clear back, or clear up to from the top beater clear back to the back of the wagon, and it was solid corn, and it basically had the tires squished out clear down to the rims, where the rims were on the ground, and a little bit of black smoke there, and it was not worth the risk of running it up the road. And enjoy the rest of the video. I have at least one more clip of that tractor running. I'm sure you'll enjoy that.